Episode 6, here we go! In this episode, the staircase is gonna go. Yes, it's currently Friday. The people who are gonna replace it are coming on Monday, which is just a few days away, which is great. However, I do need a lot of material in order to do what I'm planning to do. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting episode because I took a week off work because I wanted to just hammer out some solid progress on my house. So the plan is, because the staircase is going to come on Monday, I want to have all the materials necessary to finish off the first floor on Saturday, because I don't want to haul all those materials on my fancy new staircase, because, you know, it could damage it, and it is, you know, still relatively cheap, but it's still a lot of money that I paid for a staircase. So I don't want it to break. So I'm gonna haul all the materials together with Lars, you know, this guy, on Saturday, and then have the entire week to finish off the first floor, or finish off, at least have drywall and everything, because I want it to be insulated and drywall, and yeah, then we can just leave everything here as it is. I also want to make the bathroom, hold up, what? I want to make the bathroom installment ready, so everything will have, oh, sorry, I'm kind of shaky. We have drywall and everything, we would have a nice floor, the ceiling would be done, everything would be done in, you know, the bathroom, so I can install the shower and the sink and everything, you know, installment ready. Now, I know you might be thinking, Ludo, that's a lot of work for just 1 week. And you're right, it is a lot of work. However, I just want it done because I don't want to haul materials of my new staircase, and I just want to have some solid progression and just say, you know, this is finished until the painting stage comes. Because the stairs are also going to be painted, so that's fine and everything. And so today, I'm just gonna clean up, measure everything for, you know, how much drywall I'm needing, how much insulation I'm needing, just everything. But I can also finish off the loft because I've got all the wood right here. Yay! So I'm gonna be doing that, and you're probably gonna see a time lapse of that. So yeah, let's go! The fun thing with this house, which is actually just a very, very annoying thing, but it gives character, is that nothing in this house is straight. Not a single wall, because this house is from 1906, which is a while ago. You know, it's an old house. So this is the chimney, this thing, and everything about this house is just crooked and out of whack, which is fine. However, all of the wood that I previously cut was all, you know, at a perfect 90 degrees angle. Everything was straight as can be. It's not going to fit here. So now I have to measure the underside and the upper side and the diagonal side and just calculate what the shape of this piece of wood needs to be. And also, it isn't really that bad if there's a little line over here or a little crack somewhere, because everything is going to be painted and tight, and it's going to be fine. However, it's a thing to keep in mind when you're buying an old house or when you're renovating an old house, is there's a lot of measuring work. But it's fun, you know. It's, you know, it keeps you busy. It keeps you off the street. Yeah. So I kind of forgot to record me measuring this thing. However, as you can see, it's perfectly flush with the underside here. However, nothing in this house is straight, so even the chimney over here has a slight curve over here. So the beams are at a slight curve, so this thing is at a slight curve, which is fine because nobody's ever gonna see that, and it's still just, it looks good, so whatever. But yeah, I'm slowly gonna work on this side now, and let me just slowly turn the camera. I'm gonna be placing one piece of wood just throughout this entire thing, or over this entire thing, that's it. And also cut 2 holes for the electrical socket that's coming over here. But yeah, it should look all very nice and tight. It's exciting, it's nice. After this, I think I'm gonna start insulating with the insulation I still have. And after that, I'm gonna measure everything for, you know, the big trip tomorrow. Where I'm just gonna get everything I need in order to make this room and the room next to it and the bathroom just all nice and tight. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, it's gonna be great. And this is why you should always check your measurements twice. Because a little gap is okay. This is almost 2 fingers. That's not okay. So apparently I forgot that this had a bit of more of a curve instead of just a straight line. So sadly enough I did it wrong, so I have to do it again. But you'll learn from it. And also, I don't have enough wood to make it out of a single sheet anymore. But fortunately for us, I've got another beam over here. So I think I'm gonna cut a second plate over here until this one, and then probably reuse this one for the next part. Which, you know, kind of sad that I have to do it again, but you know, I guess I had to pay better attention then. So it's all gonna be fine, but I think I'm just gonna skip through this entire part because you don't have to see it again. So let's just kind of do editing magic and hey, and just like that, I've got a nice tight wall. Now, I did drill a hole for the 2 electrical sockets, which is fantastic. Now, the reason why I used wood is because drywall isn't very sturdy against kicks and punches, and because this is going to be a bed with a pretty low ceiling, the chance of you bumping your head against it is quite high. So I used wood because I don't want to dent it and break it. So the ceiling over here is going to be wood until around, I want to say, a meter from the actual loft. And then it's gonna transition into drywall because that's, you know, cheaper and easier to work with because it's a little bit lighter. So yeah, the wall against that side is also gonna be wood. And if I turn the camera again, okay, so this wall will also have a wooden sheet going up. And then there's going to be a corner over here because, you know, we've got that little bit over there. So yeah, it's all going to be nice and tight and flush with each other, which is fantastic. But now, hey, Hey y'all! Today's a pretty big day because the staircase is going to be removed. The people are going to come in like, I want to say an hour or something. So that's exciting. And also, it's currently Monday. And on Saturday, me and some buddies, Joey and Lars, they helped me with transporting a whole heap of materials. That's a lot. So this is all the insulation that I need and all the drywall that I need in order to fix this room, the second bedroom and the bathroom, which basically means that the entire first floor is ready until the last phase, which is painting and plastering and all the good stuff. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do this entire week. You'll probably see a time lapse of that, but before that, your next clip is probably going to be of the new staircase, because I don't think the people who are going to be placing the stairs like it when I film them and post it on YouTube. So yeah. Would you look at this? Yes, it's our new staircase! Shut up. Lars is here. Hey, it's a new staircase. It's all nice. And as you can see, it goes to a corner over here and then makes a corner, whatever. It's awesome! And it feels so much sturdier and so much nicer. And it also lines up perfectly with the floor that's coming over here, which is great. So yeah. Fantastic new staircase, yes! Progression! And I'm also going to paint this staircase, however I haven't decided which color, so that's going to be interesting. But that's all for the future. But hey! I've got stairs! Yay! So it's the next day, so, you know, you have enough space to actually walk into the living room, which is fantastic. And you have the beautiful staircase. But today is a pretty big day because I took off a week of work. So let's go upstairs and I'll show you. Today we are going to do a whole lot of insulation. Yes, most of these rolls are going to be used because I'm going to be insulating this ceiling. And if I have time, the walls. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a busy day. So I guess just a giant time lapse of me doing that. There you go. So, it took about, I want to say, an hour or two, but hey, I got installation. And you can maybe hear it in my voice too, although I kind of have a hoarse voice. but it sounds a lot better now too, which is great. So yeah, nice roof. Now we're gonna place some foil on this stuff, just like in the other room. And afterwards, I'm going to be placing the rock wool on the walls over there and over here. And afterwards, we're going to start drywalling and or placing drywall. And once that's done, then we can basically just say this room is finished. Just check mark and we're done. Then we can move on to the bathroom. And once the bathroom is done, we can move on to the second bedroom. But hey, in 2 hours, it's kind of okay. Apparently the battery of an iPhone cannot handle an entire time lapse of an entire day. So now I have a charger, so that doesn't happen anymore. But I didn't stop working just because my phone died, because I have a schedule to upkeep and I want to continue working just to get as much progress in this week as I can possibly muster. So I did do some more work, and now I have this wall complete. I have this piece on the ceiling, and I also have this wall, which I understand that it's kind of sad that there's no time lapse. I really wanted to show you guys, but there's still part of the ceiling, and also there's still the bathroom and the second bedroom, so more than enough time for time lapses. But yeah, this is just quite a lot of progression, because once I put the ceiling in and all the lights, which I also have to do, but whatever, then this room is just basically done for now. And after a bit of futzing around, we've got wires! Yay! These are for the lamps for in the ceiling here. However, because the ceiling isn't quite that high, I'm using some spots, some LEDs basically. Where are they? These fun little things. So they're gonna sit in the ceiling. So I've also mapped out one already. This is gonna go over here. And as you can see, fits perfectly. So yeah, that's gonna be my ceiling. So yeah, I'm not gonna time lapse this. I'm just gonna skip to the end because there's a lot more time lapses and things. So when my dad gets back from lunch, then we're gonna place this entire thing. It's gonna be cool. And now with the help of my dad, my entire room is done. It's fantastic, right? So the lamps are gonna go over here, but they're gonna be sitting inside of these holes. But just to be sure that we don't lose them, we just keep them like this for now. So all that needs to be done in this room right now is for the plasterer to come and just plaster this entire thing full, so everything is nice and tight, and nice and smooth and nice and fantastic and nice and so amazing. And after that, it's the painting stage, which is going to be awesome. But that's only going to happen when the entire house is, ready for the plaster and paint. So yeah, we're basically done in this room. So now we're going to head on to the bathroom. That's going to be next. And we're going to do basically the same thing, but then there. So yeah, it's the next day. Oh, let me close this door. It's the next day, and you can probably tell by the fact that I don't have a beard anymore. And I think this is a fantastic point to end the video, because last night I was editing it and I realized that we were already over 20 minutes, and I want to keep the episodes relatively okay to watch. I don't want 2 hours of your time just gone in one video. So I'm going to end it here. So I just want to say thank you for watching, and next episode is going to pick off where we left off. So just the other rooms and everything is going to be great, because this episode I fixed a loft, a new staircase, and an entire room, which is a lot of progress, and the progress is not going to stop. So I hope you stick around, and I'll see you in the next one.